As far back as I can remember, I have wanted to be an entrepreneur. Now, I am here to guide you through the intricate paths of building your business, embracing emerging technologies, and navigating the startup world. I am Saul, and this is Startup Corps, your go to podcast for entrepreneurial insights and tech driven success. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast again. Here speaking to you, Saul Tarazona, and I'm here to introduce you an amazing entrepreneur that I met here in Miami. He's French, and he has something very, very special that I find very important and very relevant, not only in the real estate, but in the asset tokenization. So please, Ronnie, introduce yourself.
Hello, thank you very much. Yes, I'm Rony. Thank you, Saul, to receive me in your podcast. I'm Rony Dahan. I come from France, from Paris. Um, I used to live in Paris, in Dubai, and also in Israel. Used to work in a big real estate investment fund, and now I start my own company in the tokenization of real-world assets, and especially in real estate. My company name is Vesta, and thank you for receiving me. I the objective of my company of Vesta is to democratize real estate.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I would like you to treat me as an investor and run for 1 2 minutes the elevator pitch that you have prepared for investors that you meet immediately. Tell me.
Okay, so yeah, I like to begin with my story. So I used to work in a very big real estate investment fund in Middle East, and so I have a degree in finance. After my study, I always wanted to do real estate, Saul. It was an objective for me, a dream. And even if I study finance, after my degree, I start in a real estate investment fund as a CMO, so Chief Marketing Officer. I climbed the rank very fast, and after I think 3 or 4 years, I became the CFO of the company. The company name is V Group. It's a famous real estate investment fund that have some property in Dubai, in Middle East, in Europe also, but most of the real estate is in Israel. So in my period, we buy a mall in Haifa. It's in the north of Israel. We buy an hotel in Jerusalem. We have 200. We build 200 apartment in Tirat Carmel. It's also on the north of Israel. And Shaul, one day, I we were in the porches of this big mall, and we came with a rent. So it's not a rent. It's with a renter, someone who wanted to rent the mall. It was a 200 square feet mall, and I came to the CEO of the company, and I told him that I want to invest. And he told me that it's impossible to invest because the minimum amount is 1 million shekel. So it was impossible
Million
for
with
me.
an M or with a B?
The what? V?
It was 1 million or 1 billion with a B?
No, sorry, 1 million. 1
Uh-huh.
million. Okay. So it's not a big amount, but it was the minimum amount to invest. And I know that once we buy the real estate, the property, the price of the property will rise. So I know for sure that it's 100% good investment because I was inside. And the fact that the CEO of the company say me, Ronnie, you cannot invest, it bothered me a lot. And that's why I create Vesta. And the objective of Vesta is to let people together, small investor with minimum amount of $100, invest in the best real estate project in the world. This is the objective of Vesta, to divide the best opportunity, to invest together, to reduce inequality in the real estate world opportunity.
Fantastic. So what you're doing is helping many people that love to, maybe they don't know how to invest, but they would like to secure some small capital, $100, $200, whatever they can afford into real estate, into something solid that hopefully lasts for generations to come. And what kind of technology do you use to do this?
So we use so the technology of the tokenization. So all the transaction happen inside the blockchain. So to do that, it's very simple. We open a company. So at the end, it's security token. What is security token? We open a company. The company hold the real estate. We divide the company into share, and each share are represented by token.
Okay.
So to create the token, we create a smart contract. What is a smart contract? Is the agreement. You know, Shaul, if you go and you want to buy real estate, you have an agreement. You want to buy an apartment in Miami, for example. You have an agreement between you and the previous owner of the real estate. Here, it's the same. The smart contract represents the agreement of the token to know which decision we can take, which one we need to ask the token holder to decide for us. If there is some reparation to do in the single family house, what we do, which money we use. So a smart contract agreement. So it's the connection, the work between a developer
Mhm.
and a lawyer. So it's a developer and a lawyer that work together to create the perfect token who represent the real estate.
Hold on, but for the listeners and viewers that they don't understand what a token is, just make it in a very plain, simple terms, and maybe the technology that we're talking about here is blockchain, and that's an emerging technology that has been with us since 2000, near those years, so it's around 2000, depending how early you come in. So please explain for us what a token means and what is this smart contract on very, very simple terms so everybody understands.
So a token, it's a share of like a stock option can be a share. The big difference is the token are inside the DeFi, so the decentralized exchange.
Mhm.
Um, so
Okay, hold on. An exchange is the marketplace where the people can buy and sell those tokens that we're talking about.
exactly, exactly. So the difference between the stock exchange and the crypto is the fact that they can buy in the decentralized exchange. It's an exchange that is peer to peer between a customer, a buyer, and a seller. No intermediary, very fast transaction, open 24/7. So you need to to see like the blockchain as an exchange, but without any intermediary.
Exactly. So directly, so the small investor will be able to go to a website, be able to put their credit card or cash deposit or check or whatever the payment form, and they're going to be able to talk directly with the one that is selling, which in this case, for example, is somebody that owns a hotel. Is a great example. So, for example, when you own a hotel, you own the land, you own the building, and the business that generates cash flow. So, what Ronnie might be saying, correct me if I'm wrong, is that this is small investor is going to be able to buy straight a little bit of a share or those of the business of the land and the building in the shape of form which is digital, which is this is going to get a little bit more confusing, but in just in very simple terms, this token is the representation of an agreement that says that you own a tiny part of this business of this offer.
Exactly, exactly. The big objective of the tokenization is to create a secondary market. So an exchange where everybody will be able to sell real estate in an instant and to buy real estate in an instant. If we can achieve that, we democratize real estate. So it can be possible to buy my token inside my platform, inside my exchange, or inside other exchange. And this is
Mhm.
the big difference for the supply and demand to meet the real price of the real estate and of the asset.
Fantastic. For example, there's many family offices in UAE, which we worked at some point with them. And the problem with them, UAE and many others, even investment funds, they are, some of them, they own many properties, but they're cash illiquid. That means they don't have cash to go and buy more land or go and buy a few other things that they need to build a business or hiring a management company. So what you provide might be is a solution of liquidity, and that's what you might refer to the secondary market. And this secondary market, okay, so Rony will be selling to me, the investor. Rony will be the one selling the little piece of a property. And what I can do is go to the secondary market. Secondary market could be, on very lame terms, is my uncle, my grandma, or my friends. And I will be creating a secondary market for that token that at some point might not be liquid, but once it's liquid is when I'm able to exchange it to have an intrinsic value of that token. The other secondary market now more professionally will be another exchange. So there's many exchanges that are called security token offering exchanges. I don't want to promote anybody, but there's few famous that we work with. And Ronnie, have you talked with these exchanges? What are the partnerships that you're looking for? Please tell me what you have done. If you have a token that you're already working on or something that the people
Yes.
can go and invest.
Yes. So the big player in this market is T0. T0, it's the biggest the biggest exchange for security token. But I know that Coinbase and Binance are working on their own exchange for security token, and this can be a big difference because right now T0 have something like 50,000 users. It's a lot, but
Mhm.
it's not that big than Binance. It's if Binance get inside the market, it will be huge. So the community, the customer of Binance is approximately 20 or 30 million user, and it can open the real estate security token to this world. Yeah, we create in Vesta our first token. It's live. It's the VBT, Saul.
Spell
The
it, please.
VBT,
Spell it out.
V like Vesta, BT
Bravo and
like
Tango.
yeah.
Okay.
um, so the VBT token represents 100 single family all over the US. So we have property in Detroit, Cleveland, Atlanta. So it's basically like big city, but where the real estate is affordable, so cheap. The property are ranging between 50 to 80,000 dollar per each property. The
$50 to $80,000 per token. What do you
50,
mean?
yeah, 50,000. No, each. So we have a basket. We
Mhm.
just open a company. This company own 100 property all over the US.
Okay.
Okay,
And it owns 100% of the property or pieces of those properties?
a pieces
Mhm.
for the moment a pieces, but we have the opportunity once we sell the token to buy more and more because we have a partnership with a real estate investment fund. So you need to understand that each token worth $100, and your $100 is represent a percentage of each property. So when you
Mhm.
buy the VBT, you buy a little percentage of every house. Some are in Cleveland, some are in Atlanta, some are in Detroit, Akron. It's mostly all over the US. The return on investment that we propose is 8.2% per year. So when you hold the token, for example, you just invest $100. At
Mhm.
the end of each year, you earn $8.2 profit dividend that you receive directly on the platform, and you can claim all in your bank account, or if you invest in crypto, you can also claim it in MetaMask. So the big difference between crypto and token and security token, crypto for me it's utility token and security token, is the fact that you need to do a KYC. We have an agreement with the SEC. We work with some regulation, regulation S to sell to non-US citizen, regulation D to sell to accredited investor, for example. But you need to pass the KYC.
Okay, hold on,
Uh,
hold on. Let me say what KYC. KYC is know your customer, and the SEC is the Securities Exchange Commission, which is the regulator in the US that protects the investors in the US and across the world. Please go on.
yes. So yeah, to invest for the moment in my platform and in every platform, even in Binance. So that's why I don't understand why they don't open the market to security token. And if there is someone from Binance that hear me, I want to ask this question, because you need to pass the KYC in every central exchange. You need to pass the KYC, and this is the only restriction: pass the KYC, put your ID or a passport or a driving license, and a proof of address. This is what the SEC asks us to collect for every customer. After that, you have a cap table. It's like an Excel sheet of all the investor, all the co-owner of the company. At each transaction, and this is why token is very important. At each transaction, if me, for example, I decide to sell my token, so I don't have any part of the company anymore, the cap table of the shareholder of the company is adjusted at any time.
Oh, great. So it's live, basically.
It's live. It's live. So to buy, you need to pass a KYC, sign an agreement like you sign for to buy a real estate, because at the end you buy something real, a real world asset, or RWA.
Mhm.
That's how they call that. And yeah, this is the big difference. You buy a token who represents something real. Utility token, it's a token that you everybody know in Binance that you can buy. There is 1,000 of utility token. They have an utility, but they don't represent something. That's why they are very volatile. Security of token are not volatile because they represent the real world asset. Even if Bitcoin go up or go down, it's not affecting the price of the real estate.
Ronnie, so this is the problem that we had since we started very early 2008 with Bitcoin. The many people that got scammed is terrible, and I regret that so much in the beautiful industry that is emerging technologies. I respect blockchain, and especially people that are low income, that looking to get 10x on their returns, and maybe even their professional or professional investors. I This industry where we both are in the blockchain industry is being subject to so many scams. And for the people that hear us right now, yes, it is true that so many people get scammed. But how? Tell us, Ronnie, how this is real, how this is not a scam. In very simple terms.
So at the end, security exists since 1900. So
Yeah.
we didn't invent anything. We just used the technology of the blockchain to secure the transaction. So it's more secure, and to distribute the dividend to our shareholder. But
Mhm.
at the end, it's the same things that we used in the past. You become the owner of a company, you need to sign an agreement, and this how crypto become real and not a scam. You cannot scam. You become a shareholder. We're working with the SEC, we're working with the US regulation. So in this way, you cannot scam. It's impossible. You sign an agreement, you become the shareholder of the company who own the real estate. You own the real estate.
All right. So the things that the clear signs of many scams is that CEOs and people from the team never show their face. So here we have a real person with a real name that you can go and find in all social media. You can go and meet him here in Miami or wherever he travels a lot, but kind of based in here in Miami. So it's a real person, it's a real team, and I will encourage everybody to go and check who's behind, check their website with the real, do due diligence. Due diligence means is check who they are, if they have a real company. If, for example, what is your company set up? Let's talk about company foundation. What is your company set up? How do you run with this process with the Securities Exchange Commission, and what you're putting forward? What is the risk here?
Okay, so yeah, my company is Vesta Invest LLC. So it's a company based in Florida. In the tokenization area, you need to open multiple companies. So the companies that I use to tokenize assets. So when I want to tokenize my VBT, I open the company in Delaware to avoid taxation. So when you become when you buy a token, you become a shareholder of the company in Delaware. Vesta Invest is the holding company. If someone understand what is holding company, it's where the profit of my company go. And it's very interesting what you just say, because in the crypto and blockchain there is multiple scam. People say you're going to 10x, 100x your money. I don't say that. At the end, you invest in real estate. You will not 10x. You can double x, but in multiple years, it's an investment, a long-term investment. The big difference is the fact that the real estate become liquid, and you can buy your share in an instant, sell it very quick. If you need money to buy the new iPhone, you can take back your token and sell it. And once you have money and you want to invest again, you are able to do that. But at the end, I don't sell dream. I sell real estate. My expert, the power of our company of Vesta. It's the team. We are the perfect match. The combination between blockchain and real estate. I'm come from the real estate world, so all my life I work in real estate, and I meet my partner Adam, who is an engineer and blockchain crypto expert in smart contracts. So yeah, it's the perfect match. I have some competitor, and there is two way of competitor, or they are only real estate and they want to go on the wave of the blockchain because it's trendy, because it's new, and they do real estate tokenization, or there are two crypto and they think that it's very cool to do a real world asset real estate tokenization. So they go on this side, but they don't know nothing about real estate, and this is very dangerous. So yeah.
So today's episode is sponsored by the Spur of the Moment podcast, everybody. Come join us every Saturday, and we're going to do this. We're going to sit here. We're going to talk about the news. Time to talk about the Minecraft.
Okay.
It looks bad. We're going to talk about movies. That new Joker movie is apparently terrible, and I want to see it so badly because I hear it's awful. And we're going to make some jokes. We're going to have some laughs.
There's a lot of funny jokes in there. There's a lot of weird jokes in there. The Channing Tatum one will always make me laugh. Especially when you hear the behind the scenes stuff, like when you hear the behind the scenes story of how they just phoned them up.
We're occasionally going to have other people along for the ride.
A really fun fact though is I learned last year that that Coraline was Leica and not Disney.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I can see why you would make that mistake. Yeah. Because it does seem like it's a different. And to be fair,
that would be a horrifying, terrible Disney movie.
It would be because yeah. And we're just gonna have a generally good time. George, do you have anything else you want to say about our podcast? Make people watch it.
We watch movies. Sometimes we watch shows, but we always have fun.
Here.
On the
Okay,
spur, on the spur,
of the,
on the
a spur.
Three, 2, 1. On the spur of the podcast moment.
Yeah, we nailed it. Nailed
Spur
the
of the
ad
moment
spot.
podcast, yeah.
Yeah. It's Spur of the Moment podcast every Saturday. We nailed it.
You can expect awesome content like that.
We cut flawless promos every single week.
That's pretty good what you said. So I guess you are the CEO, founder or co-founder.
Yes, co-founder. I'm the CEO. Adam is the CTO. We share the same family name, the same ambition, but we are not from the same family. It's very funny.
All right.
Yeah, we met a long time ago in Israel. He studied as an engineer, and he's one of the smartest people that I met in my life. And even he's younger than me. He's 24. I'm 32. But I knew from the beginning that I want to do something with him, and I told him every month that once you finish a study, you give me a call, and and I believe in destiny. And it was the same time that I decided to keep my job as the CFO of the group. And I said, and I heard about, Saul, you told me that you heard about tokenization in 2018, right?
Mhm.
You know, tokenization
2008, yeah.
yeah, and I know tokenization only from 2020. And when I heard about real estate tokenization, I because I'm in the real estate world, and I understand the power of real estate become liquid, I said this is what I need to do, and I want to focus my life on democratize the new investment of real estate. Yeah, this is what I want to do. You know, I don't. You cannot do 100x in Vesta, but you can do 10x. You know how, Saul, with your money?
Tell me.
Okay, in 10 years, I want to educate people in compound interest. So 8.2% seems not a lot, but if you reinvest your profit every year with $100, after 30 years, it's a lot, but 30 years, it represents 1,744. So 17 times your investment with real estate. So with something very stable, you can do more than 10x in 30 years. Right now, you have I'm French. There is some words that I don't have because English is not my native language.
Tell me. Maybe I
Yeah,
know
I
it.
will say that when uh, uh, people get old and they need money for the pension,
Yes, the pension. Yeah,
the
they want to
pension.
retire. They want to have some recurrent income after they stop working.
I encourage people, instead of doing this old method pension, to invest in compound interest real estate. Very stable, very secure, and your 100,000 will be $1.7 million after 30 years. So if you are 30, and I want to speak to the people, to pitch to the people, to the young generation, if you are 20, 30, this is the time to invest in real estate, and to don't forget to always reinvest your dividend. This is the big secret. I think Einstein says that compound interest is one of the
Yes.
beautifulest things in the world.
Great quote. And very true, very true. So compound interest is for the people, just to make it very clear. Let's say I have $1,000 today. I invested. Let it there. Let it be there without touching it. Let's say it's gonna give me 10%. So what I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have 1,100 next year. So I'm gonna reinvest that and get another 10% and another 10%, another 10%. So there is a number in investment that is the X7. So if you just leave, if a good investment is something that you just leave for 7 years, and it should two times. It should duplicate every 7 years. So that's kind of what Ronnie was doing, but of course with his own token. So what are the things that what will be the process? Let's say I have my credit card. I'm ready to invest $500. But take me through the process. Very simple. One, two. What do
Yes,
we need to do?
yes, with pleasure. If you want, I can do you a quick demonstration how you proceed to an investment in Vesta, how you buy
Awesome.
real estate.
Let's do it.
Okay. So here you are in the website. So I want to start by showing you our project. So yeah, the project is the VBT, 100 single family property all over the US, Chicago, Cincinnati, Cleveland. You have all the cities that we use for the VBT. The return investment is 8.2% a year. This is the cash on cash. We collect the rent and we distribute the rent. 6.4% is the approximate appreciation. You know, real estate can go up. Usually
Got
it
it.
go up. So this is the calculation we did from the previous year. It's an approximation. We cannot be sure about that, but if you do 8.2 plus 6.4, it's almost 15% return on investment with real estate. So in our website, you can see all the properties that represent the VBT. Here you have, for example, all the data of the property, how much we rent it, how much we buy, where is the schools that is very close. And if you want to buy this index that represents this 100 single family, you want to invest $100, you click on invest and you will be directly on the dashboard. So this is the dashboard. To be on the dashboard, you need to create an account and to log in, to sign up, but very, very easy. Put an email address, and to invest, it's, so here I already have something that is pending. I will delete it. Okay.
So this is where the investors come and do the process of know your customer,
E-
which is
Exactly.
sharing
So,
your ID, sharing what is your full name, your address, etc.
exactly, Saul, exactly. So you click the number share you want to invest, 1, 2, 3, or 4, for example. If share is $100, you click on purchase. After you have an agreement to sign, so you need to click to sign. You have your name. This is my name. And after that, you need to pass the KYC. Shaul, because I already passed the KYC, I'm directly directed to the Stripe. So I just need to put
Yeah.
my credit card. Before I select USD, so if I in the currency I select USDC, I am able to buy with crypto, with USDC.
Okay.
Okay.
For the more advanced users. So with a crypto wallet, you basically have some other tokens. You can have Bitcoin, you can have Ethereum, or many others.
Yeah.
And what you're able to do is pay for, which is things that we like. For example, when I'm doing mining, I'm earning Bitcoin mining, I'm earning Bitcoin. So I want to be able to use those Bitcoins. So what I'm able to do is go convert those Bitcoins into real assets. This is what we're doing here with VBT token.
Exactly. So here you can see I have 4 shares, 4 tokens that represent $100. I can collect my rent. I have my dividends every month that I collect. Here you see the certificate that says that I am the owner of 4 shares of the company who own the asset. And if I want to sell token, you have the secondary market. You can place an order. For example, I sell 4 shares at the price of $100, and I need a buyer to buy, because at the end, it's supply and demand.
What is this Connect wallet that you see up there?
So this is for the crypto investor. Stop presenting. This is for the crypto investor. So you just need to connect your wallet, pass the KYC, and your MetaMask or your wallet that you use will be automatically connected to purchase a token very easily. Crypto owner know how it works. All the
Yeah,
connections.
MetaMask is a application on your web browser which connects very securely what your money is. It's like you're connecting your bank account into your web browser. So all the transactions you do is just click, 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 and you of course discount from your wallet, and then you get the payments very quickly and very securely as well.
Yeah, it's a digital bank account. It's bank accounts that nobody can have access, and you need to have a 10 word of a password code
Mhm.
that you don't need to forget, because if you forget, you don't have your key. They call that a key. You cannot have access to the money. But yeah, in that way, you don't. There is no intermediary. You don't have any banks that have the money for you, that use the money. It's your money, and you can use that. The big difference with a security token and a real estate token is the fact that now in Vesta, we collaborate with lending company, because at the end, this token, all the stake method. So the tokens that you hold, you can stake it and receive a loan for that. So if you stake the token, you can receive 60% of the money to buy other token.
Okay, hold on. Let's explain what means staking. Tell us about that. What does it mean?
Yeah, staking, it's staking in collateral. Uh, if you want to go to purchase a house, you go to the bank, and the bank tell you, Saul, what you can give me, how you can ensure me that you have the money. So you put your previous house in collateral to the bank.
Mhm.
Like that, the bank know that if you cannot pay the loan, they have that in caution. So
That's right.
here is the same, but the big difference, instead of having a full house, you can have just only $100 of token, because at the end, this token represent a share of the real estate.
Mhm.
So you can ask for a loan of $60, and this
Okay.
is the big difference.
60% of whatever I have.
Yeah, 60% of what
Wow.
you have to reinvest in other token. It can be the VBT, or once we have other project in Dubai, for example.
Mhm.
In 1 week, I'm in Dubai to learn about how we tokenize real estate there, and to propose that in my platform to my customer, to my community. And yeah, you can reinject this loan to a more profitable dividend, return on investment. The loan is 6% per year
Mhm. Not
that you
bad.
need.
Not at all.
It's
Here in
bad.
Florida, we're in 14, 16% for small businesses.
Yes, and the return investment is almost 15% if you take the appreciation plus the cash on cash. So yeah, you can ask for a loan and reinject in the VBT, and like that, with the compound interest, it can be huge, and it's stronger. The return investment that you can do with the fact that you borrow to reinvest is almost 20%.
Right. So you're recirculating. All right. So about stack. So in the crypto market, the I have some you separate some tokens that you want to stack them, which is put them aside, and so you're gonna freeze them, put them on hold for let's say 12 months, and you keep them there. But so if you want to sell everything, sorry, you cannot sell these because they're frozen. So you don't have access to those. So that's just to give you an explanation of what that means. And so Ronnie, with all the now let's shift gears a little bit. So blockchain is the technology you use. What do you think about blockchain after doing all these, what you have done, what you have created?
I think it's amazing. Like for first of all, for liquidity, for security, for the transaction, the fast transaction. The
Mhm.
transaction happen in a second, and for me, the biggest advantage, it's the fee. The fees that you have when you have a transaction. If you do any purchase with your credit card, the credit card company, Visa or Master, take you 3%, not directly, but from the company.
Yeah.
and if you buy, for example, your bank account is in dollar and you are in Europe, they take you fee also for the
Exchange.
currency, the exchange. So almost 4 or 5% exchange with crypto is less than 0.1%. 0.1% any transaction. If I want to give money, I don't want to give when I do a transfer, a wire, I don't want to lose 2 or 3% of my money. It's a lot. So
Mhm.
this is also a fact why money is not liquid, because also the money that you have in your bank account is not liquid because you don't want to move. It's not that easy. They taking you fee, and this is the best advantage. And when once you understand the technology and the peer-to-peer technology, that every block are connected and it's impossible to hack. Nobody can have access to your bank account. Nobody can see what you have. For me, this is the beautiful, the yeah the what I like in blockchain technology. And just to tell you, Shaul, I'm not very familiar with blockchain. I'm the real estate side,
Mhm.
but I used to appreciate like a good wine, because I'm friends that you used to appreciate with time. And now I'm a big fan and big adept of blockchain technology.
No, that's right. So the other word that I will add to how amazing is blockchain is transparency.
Exactly.
It
Transparency.
is huge in the transparency, and many people complain about, oh, but the transaction speed is not too much. But come on, I mean, here, if Ronnie is, let's say he is in Dubai and I'm here in Miami, if I want to buy one token, it's gonna take us 5 seconds to be able to, for one of us or both of us to see the transaction in the blockchain. So if I'm gonna send him 3 cents every 5 seconds, maybe this is not the right use, but you cannot judge it because we are not using the blockchain for what the current purpose is. Because micropayments could be something for a different type of blockchain, or maybe it wouldn't even be called blockchain. Maybe it could be called different things. But for this purpose, blockchain is the perfect application, is the perfect speed, is the security of the transaction is immaculate. And hey, Ronnie, if I tell you that you are, let's say, let's take this example. In case you are the best hacker in the world, if I put a challenge like, hey, why don't you hack the Bitcoin blockchain and get all the Bitcoins in the world? What would you say about that?
I think it can take like 400 years or 1,000 of years, something like that.
Okay, and if it's not so secure, why nobody of the big hacker groups haven't been able to do it? In over 2012, let's call it 2010, until now, they have plenty of years to try to hack it when it was smaller and they didn't need all the big computer power that they have. So there is a thing that big computing might be the tool to hack a blockchain, any kind of blockchain, especially the small ones. But still, here we have the supercomputers, here we have the blockchain, and nobody is able to hack it. So is it safe for me and all the big hackers? Yes, it's still secure, and there's barely any chance that they're going to be able to hack it. The more days it happens, the more it expands,
Of-
the harder it gets.
I like to explain that with a padlock. If you have a storage that you want to lock, you have a padlock, you put like 4 digits. Um, to lock it taking 2 seconds. So to create the transaction, it just take 2 seconds. But to be able to unlock the lock and to find the good code, it takes you multiple and multiple of hours. We don't say that it's not possible, but you have so many lock to unlock that it's impossible in one life to do that.
Yes.
And even if they can hack, they cannot hack the whole system of blockchain. And this is what beautiful.
Mhm.
They can hack a special wallet, a special transaction. They can come back to this transaction, but they cannot hack the entire network of Bitcoin, of Ethereum, of this big blockchain. It's impossible, Saul. It's impossible.
Come with me to discover the transformative power of kindness and the joy it brings. Join me as we explore every Monday morning simple yet profound ways to elevate your happiness, one gesture at a time.
Wow, fantastic baby dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. Fantastic baby.
So, another emerging technology is AI. Are you thinking of applying some AI into this, or maybe not?
Yes, yes. So my dream also is to implement inside my platform a AI reinvesting tool. AI is smarter than any human and know what is a good project or no. If you learn what it's a good project, it can reinvest for you. So once I have multiple projects, multiple tokens that I sell inside my platform, and you want to click on the button reinvest, which project you reinvest, you want that to be automatized, to don't reinvest and to choose the project. So you tell the AI, oh, I like the city of Chicago, I like Atlanta, I like Dubai, I like commercial, I don't like residential, I like industrial, and the AI reinvest for you the dividend every month. This is one. The second that we thought about, it's a real estate agent, like an AI. Now if you're looking for an apartment to buy, or an house to buy, you're going on Zillow. You go directly to a real estate broker, real estate agent. It give you it told you which it take you to some place to find the apartment or the house of your dream, and you lose a lot of money. Imagine if you have an AI real estate agent. You just say, hey, I'm looking for investment in Chicago. My budget is that. I want this return on investment, and he find you every property that inside the market, off market, and he can arrange you also a meeting with the owner directly. And this is what we want to use for us investor to buy the real estate and to know which property to buy, because at some point when you do real estate tokenization, you need to buy one property almost every day. And with just me right now, it's almost impossible because we need to study, to do diligence on each property to understand what it represents. So this is what we want to do with AI. For the moment, it's not there, but I think in the future
That's
it
in the
will be.
future.
Yeah.
One thing about investors is that we're always looking to do risk management. And the beauty about your platform that I see is that you're not only investing in properties in this place or the other things. I mean, something bad can happen in one property, let's say today in Florida with a hurricane, or in the other part of the world. So you are actually diversifying your investment. Your risk management is should be better than if you don't do it, and maybe that will be something that your AI agent will be able to tell us. For example, myself as a client, I would like to get some. I know I'm going to invest X amount of money, and I know I want to cash out in 5 years. So your AI agent is going to tell me, okay, so these ones are going to be liquid in 5 years, and it's going to exclude the ones that are going to be liquid more in 10 years or so. But it's still, the liquidity will always will be there because of the tokenization. But maybe on the maturity of the investment will be at 5 years or 10 years, and it's going to be able to advise you on where to invest, right?
This is exactly what we want to do, like a personal advisor, but that think how we think. and how you should think. Because if you educate the AI in the wrong way, the AI will have the wrong way to invest. If you say to the AI that Hawaii is a big city to invest, he will believe that, because you just educate. So you need to give the good information, and like that, it will be the perfect real estate agent for us. But what is perfect for us can be not good for someone else. So yeah,
Exactly.
each one educates how they want to educate the artificial real estate agent. Yeah.
Ronnie, so what are you looking at the moment? You're looking for investors, you're looking for real estate properties, you're looking for what exactly is strategic partnerships? Please tell me.
For the moment, we are looking for customer. So we sell, the platform is live, the VBT is live. You can get inside the platform, pass the KYC, and invest. We are looking for investor also that believe in our vision and want to have a real implication inside the company. We don't want just money. We want something that can bring something to us, or in the real estate side, or in the blockchain side, or with the networking, but we want a real implication. So yeah, this is the objective of Vesta. Right now, we're going to Dubai to find partner, real estate partner. We have some meeting with 4 of the biggest promoter in Dubai, MR company, Damak,
Huge. Amag,
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, Damak, MR, Shoba, and Ellington. So 4 of the biggest company that want to learn about tokenization. So we do the startup exposition from the 13 to the 16, the biggest startup summit. I think it's 80,000 people. We have a stand there, we have a pod, so we will be there. If you want to meet the team, to meet me, I will be in Dubai, and I can.
Share the website. What is the name of the event?
The event name.
Okay, you're
It's
gonna give it to us. Please. Okay, so
yes,
now we know that what you call customers is investors into the token. So if I own a property, I will be able to put it in your platform, so you can give me liquidity as an owner of the property or the project, right?
exactly.
So that's why, well, MR, Damak, they're big real estate developers in the product top 2 in real estate in UAE. And so these kind of partnerships are important because they asset rich, but no, they're very cash. They're not cash poor for sure, and they may have so much liquidity. But for the smaller real estate developers, maybe they are into a project that takes 10 years to be sold, but they want to have some liquidity to buy the land beside or this mall beside to grow their ecosystem. So this is a solution for those people as well. So from these are the things that I like the most. So from the person that owns $100 to the big real estate developers, there is a chance to partner up with Rony and this amazing platform that he had developed.
Thank you very much, Saul. It's amazing. Yeah, the event is GITEX, GITEX, the biggest
Jitex
start.
is pretty big. It's pretty big. I've been in many of those when I was there since 2000. I think they started in 2010 all the way. I went to every single one. So it's a very high tech. The first electric vehicles were there. The first phones, first radios, first technology. Okay, so it's I think an amazing feat. Congratulations. That event is pretty cool. Very, very
Thank you.
cool.
Thank you.
Ronnie,
My pleasure.
where we can find you, please tell us their website, all the ways that we can connect with you.
Yeah, so the website is Vesta investment.com, but you can click Vesta Investment in Google and find my website. You can contact me directly on LinkedIn, Rony Dahan, Rony Dahan. Yeah, this is the 2 platforms that you can contact me. There is my my mail address also, not my mail address, but I prefer to put the mail address of the company
Yeah.
inside the website that you can find directly.
Awesome. Ronnie, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you want to say?
Thank you very much, Saul, for your time. Thank you for this amazing podcast, for what you did. To me, I can just add that, Saul, I know you from Miami, and you were one of the first persons that I contact when I arrive in Miami, and you helped me a lot with all your connection and all your experience, and thank you very much for that.
No, my pleasure. And this is something that I love to do for the startups. The entire reason for this podcast is to help entrepreneurs get to market, help entrepreneurs discover that idea, or help investors find these ideas. So thank you so much, Ronnie. I really like what you're doing, and this is the reason why we invite you. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward for the next one. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Sean.